Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Sakamoto Days episode number 5 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we met Boiled and Obiguro. These two are one of the strongest assassins in their group. I think the group's name was Dondenkai or something like that. And they are here to take out Sakamoto. And they're a very funny combination, like both of them has their own thing. Boiled knew Sakamoto from before, and Sakamoto just never acknowledged him properly. That's why he's kind of mad at him. But like he's a pretty a delicate person from the inside, even though from the outside he seems like this rough and tough guy. He's like a very delicate person from the inside. The contrast of that is kind of funny to see. Anyways, we had Obiguro pairing off against Xiaotang and Shin, while we have Xiaotang completely drunk and doing the drunken fist, while Sakamoto gets almost defeated by Boiled. But in the end, we see just Sakamoto emerges as this slim person, like the way he looked like before. And I'm like, how is this happening? Like, is this some kind of a technique that he has, or like what is going on? Let's see what happens. I guess we'll get our answers here. Today's episode, what exactly happened with Sakamoto. So yeah, let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. Again, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, hit me once every 10 seconds. Hmm. that that's one way to fight. Um. Right. Oh, she's drinking more. Hey, stop. So the more she gets drunk, the more she. Wow. I don't think that's what she's doing here. She's just drunk. Yeah. um. Oh, damn. Mischief leader. Angry drunk. Yep. Kono power. Oh. Oh no. Is she out of steam? Oh no, she's sober. Drink again. Come on, take a swig. um. Wow. She's like, well, okay, I guess. Well, now he remembers. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Yeah. Hmm. Oh! Yeah. Oh, damn! He jumped out of the building. Good God. Didn't even give him time to recover. Yeah, he can move fast because he slimmed down. Oh, he's gonna break it. He's gonna break it. Yep. Oh, the JoJo! I don't think that's gonna work. But, yo, explosive punch! Bro, that's completely one sided. Hmm. Oh, oh no. So, Boyle is going to. Hey, there he is. Yeah. Bruh. Oh no. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Zombies were tough. Yeah, ran away. Oh, oh no. Yeah. Well, hmm. I think it's gone. Yep. I knew it. He's bringing his. I think he's gonna become fat again. Let's see. Like, what's up with that? Like, he can just slim down like that. He's like, wait, what? Is that the? Stop. Yeah, she realizes that. Oh, she heard that as well. Why am I in trouble? Oh boy. Yeah. Well, he's not at fault. They're putting bounty on his head. Well, yeah, I guess. Oh no, here we go. He's right. Okay. Is that gonna work? Right. Oh, okay. 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 Yeah. Oh, client. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Well, he's back. So he stops talking whenever he gets a little bit chubby. Yeah, in one day. Okay. Okay, what is this place? Video rent? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hmm. Don't think I. Hmm. Damn. Yeah, what is. There's four knives on his head. He's sleeping. Can Oh, wait, maybe that's. Makes sense. Like selling information. Oh, he recognized him. Oh. Yet. Hmm. Oh, these are the people from the opening. Hmm. Damn, with the fork. Osaragi. Oh. Damn. Oh, onion. Right. Wait, did he just okay. These are from the order. Four others. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Oh, gone. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Hmm. Oh wow. He was sleeping. Yeah. Right. I don't think that gun's going to help. Oh no. Here we go. Having a blast. Oh no. Maybe it's a trap. Wow. Uh. Oh! Whoa, this is from the order? Yep, Nagumo. That's why nobody he couldn't hear anyone here. Oh damn. No, that's a toy thing. That's a toy knife. You see, he jokes around, I remember that. They had all been wiped out? Oh, so he did wasn't the one? Hmm. Hmm. Wow. X. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. They explained it in that episode. Hmm. Wait. Oh, they didn't know. I guess they mentioned it to us, the audience only. Nah, it's going to. Oh. Ah. Well, this is the person who's been taking out the assassins. Ah, there you go. Oh God. Great. Yeah, that's why it's okay. Bruh. Damn. Oh, right. Wow. Yeah, you're practicing your drunken fist? Oh, yeah. Actually, was he actually was an assassin. Yo. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that was today's episode. So, today we got to see the remaining battle against Boiled and Sakamoto. Uh, yeah, and obviously, Sakamoto, the why, the question that I had, why had Sakamoto suddenly become slim, is something that I did guess. I was like, oh, it's maybe because, he was moving around a little bit. I knew it was going to be something like that. This is an anime. Obviously, you shouldn't expect logic here, especially in a show like this where characters are stopping bullets with chopsticks. So so yeah, there you go. That's all that we need. And he just becomes slim in one day. He becomes like in the next day, or like from immediately the next day he eats a lot and then he suddenly gains weight. That's basically Sakamoto. So like Yeah, he's built like that. So yeah, damn, that is so, I don't know what to call it. Like that's so easy. Like you can just eat without even like having any type of what do you call it? Like a fear of getting overweight and everything. Because just go out the next day, do a little bit of like these training, and bam, you're back to shape again. It's just yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that was basically what happened. And as he slimmed down, he became more faster, because obviously you've seen how fast he is, even when he's overweight. But when he's slim, he even becomes more faster, which makes sense, obviously. Yeah, and there you go. He defeated Boiled very easily, and then they had a conversation, and yeah. So the main thing for today is obviously Aoi found out what's going on, and she was like, oh, so why didn't you tell me? Like like you shouldn't have kept this a secret from me, because how long would have kept this a secret? Which is true, obviously. Like if they are being targeted, obviously they should know that they're being targeted. Like and that's why she was like, you know what, now that it's out of the bag, just go and like just fix that up first, and then we'll be back to normal. Like, take care of that first. There's no need to just tiptoe around the whole thing, because this is a problem that we will have to eventually solve. So yeah, there you go. And that is when Sakamoto decided to look deeper into this. Now, today's episode, we also got to see a few of the more members of the order. Not all of them we've seen. I think we're still missing four of them. We saw one, two, three, four of them. We already knew Nagumo, so technically three new characters we met here today. One is that guy with the spiky hair, the one who was picking a fight with Nagumo. Then there's the other dude who became mad because of the onions. Okay, yeah. One thing I need to understand here. What the hell was that? Did he stab himself? Wait a minute. I need to check this part. This happened so quickly. Oh no, he stabbed. Oh, okay. I became so confused. I was like, they shot that scene in such a way. I thought he put his hand on his head and he was stabbing his own hand. I was like, what type of psycho is this? But no, he was stabbing the chef's hand, or the waiter's hand, not chef, sorry, the waiter's hand. Yeah. I generally thought he stabbed himself. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is this? Anyways, so that's that. I guess he doesn't like onions from that, like or maybe he has some kind of an allergy or something. I don't know. Right. And then we have the lady who I don't know. Like she seems like one of the the quiet characters who doesn't speak much, and yeah. I guess we'll get to know about them later. For now, we have to understand that these are people from the Order, the best of the best assassins. Sakamoto was one of these people back then. Right. So the thing that they're talking about here is obviously that there has been a certain someone who has been taking out a hitman, and he's becoming a problem. He is putting like X marks wherever he is, like going and doing his job, and this guy's becoming more of a problem. So the Order is going to move now and take care of him, I guess. Right. Okay. And then we also got that part where Sakamoto tried to go and find the boss of the Dongidankai, but it was too late by that time, like, yeah. So that's that. Either way, this is basically what happened today. And now Sakamoto is like, now we'll have to get stronger. Because as Nagumo said, that the fact that you were struggling with Boiled means you have become weaker. That is the truth. So if you're supposed to be protecting your family, you need to get stronger. Keep that in mind. So yeah, there you go. And I also think that he's right, because like, if back then he was every single day he was doing these type of missions, like going into some assassination missions and stuff. He was in the game. but now that he's become a family man, obviously he's not gotten weaker, but yeah, he has gotten weaker, but like he's still the same. He's still strong, as you can see. But compared to those days, he's probably a lot weaker. And whoever they are dealing with, this person, they are actually quite dangerous, as we can see. And to make sure that he can protect his family from them, he needs to like get back to his previous self again, like or at least his skill level. He has to bring that back up again. He has to start like training and stuff, as you can see. So you can see Sakamoto has started cycling, doing cardio and stuff, while we have everyone else also honing their skills. For example, we have Shin using his like telepathy to give the customers whatever they want even before they ask it. That's how he's training his skill. We have Lou kind of training her drunken fist by just drinking, I guess, and beating up people. And what's funny? I love the fact that they're just so used to it that even the kid, Sakamoto's daughter, she's just chill with everything. She's that assassin guy comes in, and they're just casually just looking at the cash register, and Lou was teaching her how to operate the cash register, and then she's like going outside and giving them like bandages, which is helping increase their sales, I guess, as Aoi said. Right, and yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, I also love the fact that they have an information broker who sells information through DVDs, and they have to like take it to the screening room and watch the movie and go back. And I guess they cannot take it with them. That's why they're watching it here. So they just to watch it, they have to pay that much amount of money. That is crazy. Like the amount of money Sakamoto paid there, like how much, like 700K or something like that. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Oh, and the main thing I forgot to mention, the battle between Sakamoto and Boyle was really good, obviously. And that part was hilarious, where they just shot into the Ferris wheel and they're just, like sitting like this inside the Ferris wheel, just like this. And Boyle just brought out his cigarette, and oh my god, that was, yeah, that was some kind of a JoJo scene, like But yeah, that was fun. Okay. Well, I guess one thing you could probably say is like, oh, what was her name? Obiguro, I think. Yeah, the girl. I guess Lou technically didn't really defeat her. Like, obviously, Sakamoto defeated Boiled, but Lou technically didn't defeat her. She became sober, and Obiguro was like, "Oh wow, you're amazing," like that whole section. So technically, Obiguro wasn't defeated, but Sakamoto did defeat Boiled. But by the end of it, they were all like, ah, "It's fine, whatever. We're not going to come for you again." Um, yeah, I'm sure we'll meet them again in the future. But yeah, for now, I guess that's that. Okay, and yeah, and that was today's episode. Good episode. And yeah, let's see Sakamoto's training arc. What happens with that? Not only Sakamoto, like everyone there, their training arc, or how they train and get themselves stronger. I think we're still like supposed to meet another character who will be joining us. That guy we see in the opening, or I guess the ending, not the opening. Sorry, the one with the parrot, or is the parrot separate from him? I don't know, but I guess we'll meet that person as well. Yeah, and there you go. Okay, right, and yeah, that was my overall impressions for today. So now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we have the battle with Obiguro and Lou. And you can see here, the more Lou gets drunk, the more stronger she becomes, I guess. And that's what we were seeing. And she was just like, she had like different stages, like the happy drunk, the sad drunk, the angry drunk. And each of the time she was like, kind of lashing out at the opponent. and Obiguro was getting caught off guard. And this is the thing about Drunken Fist. I guess you cannot really anticipate what they're going to do. Like, usually, like in any type of martial arts or whatever, you have like a pattern. You can try to predict what your opponent is doing, and like fight accordingly. Drunken Fist is not like that. One time you might be laughing, and the second time you might be just kicking your opponent like that. As you can see, there were so many sections where I feel like Lu could have done massive damage, but she just didn't. Like, there was that one section where I think, like, what was that section? Where she had like an opportunity to attack, but she just went and kissed her leg or something. You know that part. Like, that's basically what a drunk is. I guess Drunken Fist is. You don't know what you do. Once you're laughing, the next moment you're kicking, right? So, okay. Anyways, that battle happens, and in the end, okay. One thing: how did she become sober so quickly? Oh yeah. Okay. So while she was punching, yeah, she punched lightly, and then she became sober suddenly. And as soon as that happened, obviously she was like, "What's happening? What am I doing?" Anyways, it seemed like Obiguro was pissed, but in the end, you can see that she was like, "Oh damn, you're so cool. Like that was so fun. I want to fight against you again later on." Oh, also another important thing I guess I forgot to mention here. While she was fighting, obviously she kind of mentions how she considers all of the Sakamotos and Shin her family, and like, and since she was drunk, obviously that means that she's actually telling that from the bottom of her heart. So she has already considered them part of her family, and that's why, as she said, like, the rule is basically not killing anyone. That's why she's not really uh, she's decided not to, like, kill anyone, since that's the family rule. Okay, anyways, that was that. And then we have the battle between Sakamoto and Boiled. Now this battle was obviously heavily one-sided. It's pretty damn obvious. Like, Sakamoto just obliterates him, like, so easily. Like, every single thing that was being, like, Sakamoto having trouble with when he was in his other form, his overweight form. For example, the rocket punch thing, the bombs, those bomb balls things, every single thing, literally none of them worked against Sakamoto in this form. Like, the rocket punch thing, Sakamoto punched his hand and just broke it completely. The grenades, the bombs, he just grabbed them and used that to punch him, like throwing like an explosive punch or something like that. So none of them worked, and he was heavily, the whole battle was heavily one-sided. So Paul like completely gets defeated, and then they just shoot up to the Ferris wheel and just, yeah. Anyways, so that is what happened over there. Later on, Aoi is obviously like, what is going on? Where is Taro? And like, why are you so, like, untidy? Looking at Shin. Shin tries to avoid it and runs away. Anyways, later on, Boiled and Sakamoto has a conversation, and Boiled is like, all right, you know what? You're way stronger. I give up. You're still as hard boiled as ever. But even if we don't bother you anymore, what about the other people? There's still a bounty on your head. What are we going to do about that, Sakamoto? And while they were talking about this, Aoi comes in, and Aoi listens to the whole bounty situation. So Aoi now knows about it. So Aoi tells him that, like you could have just told me, like, instead of trying to hide it, because this is not something that you could have hidden from me forever. It's something that affects our family as well, as a whole. So I would have gotten to know about this, like, sooner or later. So then she's like, all right, you know what? Nothing we can do about it, because obviously this is not in Sakamoto's hands, which is literally what I was saying. I'm like, it's not really in his hands. What can he do about it? It's the same thing I always said, that, since we have to deal with this either way, just go and deal with it as fast as you can. Like, And first, let's just deal with this since this is a problem that troubles us as a family. And yeah, let's just solve this first. Um, so now that Sakamoto has permission, you know, yeah, he is ready to do some research on them. Okay, so they obviously ask Boiled and Obiguro about, um, more about them, their organization, and all that, and they inform them that their boss might know about it, but obviously they have no idea where their boss might be. That's nobody knows. So yeah, anyways, they don't get any much information from here either way. Next day, Sakamoto is back to his like chubby self. I love how Shin is like 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 the only person who's like, how did this happen? Like, and it's also funny because he never questioned it. How did the opposite happen? When from chubby, how did he become that slim? Or did he question it? I don't know. He didn't question it. Boiled is the only one who questioned it, I think. Yeah. But here he's confused. He's like, how did this happen? Like, and Lou is like, come on, like obviously, like he just ate. You see how much he eats? That's why. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Like one day. But again, like I said, this is a show where characters stop bullets with chopsticks. I don't think this should be a problem. This should be pretty normal. Oh boy. Anyways, so yeah. After that, we get to the rental DVD shop, which is apparently not a rental DVD shop. Like, yeah, it is a rental DVD shop, but it's more of an information, like it's an information broker's place. And he has made these DVDs, and you have to take them, watch them over here, and I think you have to return them here again, and then pay for it. So basically, information through like video, like that kind of thing, which is kind of interesting. Like for I don't know, for like people, like normal people who are not really in this hitman business or whatever, they won't know. They will be like, oh, this is like some movies or some bad B rated movies or something. And they wouldn't be none the wiser. While the people who know about it, they will know about it, and they will be like, oh, like this one or that one. And I guess the rate also changes based on that. Any like normal person who comes across this place, they probably think it's like some normal movie or something. They probably get it at a normal rate, like, while people like Sakamoto, who actually are in this business and who know what they're dealing with, they they have to pay this amount, as we saw, you know. So yeah. Um, Again, I'm not really sure. I'm just guessing. It probably works some way like this. Um, so yeah, Sakamoto gets the DVD for the Dondenkai, and yeah, they start watching it. At the very beginning, everyone was watching it properly. They were like very much into the whole story. Lou was like crying in the middle of it. Uh, Shin was just taking notes while Sakamoto was just sleeping. Oh no. Anyways, the person at the counter, when after he paid him, he said like, "Oh, Sakamoto, are you coming back to our world or something?" But then he said like, like, if you come here, be careful or something like that. He says, yeah, like other people have been. I think he said something like other people have been frequenting around here. Someone you used to work with might be involved. Yeah, there you go. That's what he says. Okay. Now after that, the next scene we meet the Order. Like at least three other members from the Order. Like Nagamo's there obviously, but other than that, the three other members. So let me see what their names are. Hyo is that guy with the spikes. The spiky hair one with the thing. The I don't know what you call them. The hand thing that he was wearing. Um um, what are they called? The knuckles. The metal knuckles. Yeah, and he has an interesting hairstyle. It's like spiky, like porcupines. But not only that, you can see why it's like that. He has like tied it up with like bands, like metal bands or something. And he has a lot of accessories. Like he has like a Metal chin. Oh, I think I understand that, there's probably a big reason why he has a metal chin. I think his chin is the weak point, isn't it? Like there's a lot of characters, in I guess in real life as well, who have like a weak chin. If you hit them in the chin, they're just down completely. So there's a possibility it's something like that. That's why he has a metal chin, maybe? I don't know. Again, maybe I'm looking too much into this. Maybe he just wears it because he likes it, like fashion or something. Who knows? Anyways, he's kind of pissed off at Nagumo because he asks Nagumo that, oh, you know about Sakamoto? It seems like he's getting involved in this. At which Nagumo's like, Sakamoto? I don't know any Sakamoto. And he's like, oh, okay, you're trying to act smart with me, huh? Like, he gets pissed off at Nagumo and he's like, this Nagumo is being pretty shady with me. Tries to stab him with the knife and he uses his fork to block it. Okay, so the girl's name is Osaragi. So she is, I don't know, she's pretty quiet. You can see her voice. Oh God, I've heard. Where is that voice from? God damn, her voice is so familiar. Let me check. Like, that silent type voice. Osaragi. I'm just gonna look at her voice actress. That's it. Nothing more. Aoi. Oh, yep. I knew it. I was like, where have I heard it? Kaguya's voice, right? Aoi Koga is Kaguya, right? Wait a minute. Yep. I was like, where have I heard that voice? That is so damn familiar. Yes, Aoi Koga. And then we have Shishiba. That is the name of this guy, the guy who gets pissed off at onions. So he calls the chef and he's like, hey, dude, come here. He's like, grabs his face, puts it in him, and starts stabbing his hand. He's like, what are these blasted onions doing in my risotto? Okay, maybe it's not that he dislikes onion, maybe it's just that he didn't like the fact that his risotto had onions. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I thought he had like an allergy or something. That's what I thought. Maybe not. Maybe he just doesn't like the fact there's onions in his risotto. He just wants like a good food. Okay, and then this guy comes in. What's his name? Um, Idia from JAA. Okay, and he kind of says like that this problem we have gotten, someone is targeting hitmen, and you guys have to deal with it. Oh, they also mentioned there was supposed to be someone else here, Takamura. I'm guessing an old man, and I guess it's that dude from the opening, the one who was using a katana. So he's not here, and he's like, oh, he maybe just forgot. He's old now, so maybe he just didn't remember to come here. Anyways, so yeah, that is that. They have been set a mission. Other than that, we have obviously Sakamoto and his group going to Dondenkai headquarters, steadily taking out 2 or 3 people, sneaking in, going to the top, the top floor to get to the boss. But then Shin realizes that it's a bit weird because he cannot hear anyone here. So this whole room, like floor, is empty, which is a bit weird. So they get in and they see Nagumo just sitting here. So Nagumo loves trolling. He's just sitting and he's like, oh, I'm the one who did this. And then he's like, and then I've been ordered to kill you as well, Sakamoto. And he goes immediately, takes out his knife, and stabs Shin here. So, like, he just vanishes, you see? Right. And so fast that they couldn't react in time. And as soon as he did that, I was like, okay, he's joking, like he always does. That's a retractable knife. Those string toy ones. And Sakamoto's like just looking at him. He realized what was going on. Right. Anyways, then like Shin and Lu like kicks him, like starts kicking him, and he's like, "Ah, sorry, sorry, that's just a prank, bros. You know, it's just a prank." Okay. Anyway, so then he tells Sakamoto what's going on. He talks about how the people who have been killed in the location, there's been like an X mark. This person who's doing this does that. And yeah, the order has been assigned to take care of it. So the order is actually, as they mentioned, a special task force from the JAA, best of the best among hitmen, report directly to the JAA, take on hits, particularly dangerous hitmen. Yeah, maintain the order of the word of hitmen. So like organizations like Dondenkai, they are like hitmen organizations, obviously, but there's like a regulatory body, I guess you could say, on top of them, who is not affiliated with any of these other associations. They directly go and answer to the JAA. That is the order. The best of the best are over there. Whenever there's like some kind of trouble going on in the hit world of the hitmen, internal squabbles, like and like sabotages and stuff, you know, or something like some unlikely threat, like doing like kind of troubling them, the order moves and they take care of the whole situation to maintain like a balance around everything. And Sakamoto was one of them, as they mentioned. Now, this is the first time Lu and Shin hears about that, and I was like, wait a minute. Like Lu, I can understand. Didn't Shin already know he was part of the order? But then I remembered that maybe not. It's probably that we as audience knew because they have been telling us from the very beginning. I guess Shin never knew about it. Like yeah, like this is the first time he heard. So there you go. That is that. And then we see this guy, this person who is this person who's been doing this, like putting like an X mark, and he has like done something like this similar to someplace else. And he's talking about like human angle and like this part. Um, learn to draw when looking with both eyes. Humans unconsciously correct what they're seeing based on an angle. Yeah, that is actually true. This is kind of funny because sometimes, in movies and stuff, they show like the scene in a horizontal, like a vertical way, not a vertical, like in a flipped way, and it never registers in our head. We see it normally. Like, if you really pay attention, then we'll be like, oh yeah, the whole picture is upturned. But usually it just surpasses, like just brain that just bypasses that, and we properly see it like it. Yeah, always take a step back to check that a drawing is symmetrical. True, like you start drawing and then suddenly you realize, wait a minute, this is freaking tilted. What the hell? Yeah, it may be slightly off balance. So he's putting the X mark and going back and seeing whether it's symmetrical or not. Or yeah. Anyways, this is another person. I guess we'll have to deal with him. Anyways, next we get to see back to Sakamoto's like normal days. We have Lu teaching Sakamoto's daughter about the cash register. We have Shin just being there. Sakamoto also just being there. Aoi's doing like something else, and then this random ass guy comes in screaming about Sakamoto, and he just gets knocked out immediately. And yeah, so after that, Sakamoto says that to get better, we have to become stronger to protect our family. So let's do our self training. Sakamoto goes off with his daughter, cycling, to do some cardio, I guess. I don't know. Shin starts practicing his telepathy by giving this lady what she needed even before she's able to utter the words. The lady thought he's a creep. While we have Lou just drinking and knocking out anyone who comes in, but turns out that guy was an assassin, so you know what? Yeah, I guess. While Ao is like, you know what? I guess it's fine. Like, like whoever the people who we are knocking out, they are actually coming to our shop to buy bandages. So I guess the sales are increasing, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, we see Sakamoto's daughter go outside and give bandages to everyone. And those guys are like, damn, your father is too strong, man. Oh boy, and that's where it ended. That was funny. But yeah, like now we are like, I guess we're getting into the like the core of it. Like, we've met the order, at least a few people from the order, and like a proper enemy is in our sight now. This guy will probably be the enemy for this season, or maybe this and the next season. We'll see. Either way, yeah, let's see how this goes. So that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 5 of Sakamoto Days. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Sakamoto Days. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.